Welcome Never Betters to my YouTube channel. I'm Susan and this is Buddy Sherman. We are so grateful you're here. So today I prepared a 45-minute Power Vinyasa Flow yoga class for you, all about movement and message. In the flow, we move in and out of different variations of stargazer pose. The message is about how mindful listening is good for your health. I hope you enjoy. If you like what you see, hit that thumbs up, push the bell for future notifications, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Now let's get after the best version of you today. If you follow me at Never Better Yoga on Spotify, we're going to go ahead and press the start button for today's practice all together right now. Then come with me. We are going to lay down on our mats with a little stop before we start. So lay your body right down. Extend your legs long, just a little mini Shavasana. But bring your left hand to your heart and your right hand to your belly. And then close your eyes. Now collectively, let's all take a nice deep breath in. Fill your chest, fill your lungs, fill your diaphragm up with your breath. Cap it off and sigh it out your mouth. Now allow that exhalation to help you clear the slate for your practice today. Feel the rise of your breath as your chest lifts, your heart lifts, your belly expands. And then experience the settling, the calming, the sinking into this place and this space. Now bring your hands to the center of your heart, keeping your eyes closed. Before we begin to flow, should you have a purpose, it could be a wish or a prayer. We are wrapping up our series, The Zen of Listening. Today, we're just going to focus on how the quieter we are, the more we hear. Mindful listening has amazing benefits to our health. So if that brings to mind maybe someone you'd like to be available for as far as your listening skills, or maybe someone you'd like to have improve their listening skills. Just bring that prayer to your heart And then once you have it, open your eyes and circle your hands around your wrists and your feet around your ankles. You can move your arms in any direction, but let your fingers and toes flare out. Your arms can be bent. They can be extended. And then reach both arms overhead. Stretch your feet to the opposite direction. Become as tall as you can. Sip it in, sip it in, sip it in with your breath. Sigh it out your mouth. Now cross your right leg over the left. Take your left hand to your right wrist and lean over to the left. Now come back to the center. Cross the left leg over the right. Right hand, left wrist, lean up and over to the right side of the house. Now when you come back onto your back, bend your knees, capture the backs of your hamstrings, or maybe lace your hands and roll around on your back, letting your feet roll around your ankles. And then reversing that direction. Circling around in the opposite direction, giving yourself a little mini massage. Now plant your feet at the width of your mat so they're wide. Allow your knees to rinse right and left. Just let them swish. Just like windshield wipers would, clearing the slate, allowing presence in your practice today, being right here, right now, connecting the focus of your mind to your breath. Your breath has an amazing capacity to keep you grounded, keep you stable, keep you steady. So no matter what situation you find yourself in today, come back to focusing on your breath. Listening to your breath. That slight whisper of a sound. And now stretch your left leg long. Hug your right knee and shin in. Wrap that twist across so right leg crosses over. Twisting to the left, right arm creates a T. Come back onto your back and reverse. Hug the left knee and shin in. Wrap it across. Look over to the left as you twist right. Back onto your back. Rock and roll right up to a seat where you bring the soles of your feet together, but you inch your sit bones back. So you're creating the shape of a diamond. Sit up super tall and then walk your fingertips forward to fold over that diamond shape of your legs, allowing the crown of your head to hang down. Now assist yourself back up. Sweep your arms up. Sit up super tall. Left hand forward, right hand back. Right thumb by right sit bone. Left arm lifts up and back. Now stretch the left arm forward. Cross it over to the right shin. Bring the right arm up and across to the left shin. Elbows bend. Pull yourself down into the fold. When you rise up, left hand forward, right hand forward, left hand back. Left finger pads behind the left sit bone. Right arm lifts up as you lean up and back. Cross the right hand to the left shin. Bring the left arm circling up and around. Left hand to the outside of the right shin. Pull yourself on down. Now straighten the right leg out, pull the sole of the left foot in, left hand down, rise up on the left knee and shin. As the right arm comes overhead, stretch your hips forward and breathe. Sit back down, nice and controlled. And reverse it. Sole of right foot to left inner thigh. Rise up on the right knee and shin. Left arm overhead for a long side body. Opening your front body by pushing your hips forward. And then come back down. Extend both legs out in front. Flex your feet. Press your thigh bones down. Lift your arms up. Hinge, bend, and fold over your legs as you inch your sit bones back. The quieter we become, the more we hear. Listening is an attitude of the heart. Now as you rise up, just cross your legs, crisscross, up and over, right onto hands and knees. Move into a little cat style with your back, rounded back, chin tucked. And then inhale, soften and melt your heart. Exhale, round and hollow. Inhale, soften and melt. Just 2 more of these. Push the earth away, pull your belly in. Soften and melt. 1 more time. Exhale, round and hollow. Inhale, soften and melt. Tuck your toes under, rock your hips back to your heels. Take an old-fashioned wrist stretch. So right hand pulls back the left 4 fingers, thumb facing out. So you're flipping your fingers towards your body, stretching out the forearm and the wrist. Beautiful. Now reverse it, other side. Pull back. We can reduce our stress, our blood pressure. Rise up by listening. Listening to our breath. Right hand, left wrist, side bend. Rising your hips off your heels. You're on your knees and shins. Other side, left hand, right wrist, up and over to the left. Now back to the center. Tee the arms, point the toes, create goalposts. Lace your hands behind your back. Index fingers long as you lift your heart. Open the front body. Now, bending at the waist, come to hands and knees. Stretch the right leg back, left arm forward, bird dog. Exhale, left elbow, right knee. Inhale, extend and lengthen. Exhale, contract. Inhale, expand. One more time, looking for length from the front to the back. Exhale, left knee, right elbow. Inhale, stretch it back. Send the left thumb down. Reach the left arm back. Bend the right leg. Maybe you catch hand and foot. Release it. Stretch the right leg all the way back. Let the ball of the right foot land. Stretch the right heel back behind your second and third toe. Now do a little forward and back rock. Just a couple of inches, working the right calf muscle. And then hold up until you find a release on that right calf by pressing the heel behind the second and third toe. Shift your shoulders back over your wrists. Cross the right leg over the left. So it's going to go right off your mat. Drop your forearms down and make a little circular motion with your hips. Now reverse. Now keep your forearms down, slide the right knee next to the left. With forearms down, move into cat. And then into cow. One more time, find cat, pull the navel into the spine, and then find cow. Now pick your elbows up, walk your hands in. Left leg reaches straight back, right arm forward for bird dog. Exhale, right elbow, left knee. Use the strength of your center, your core. Right hand forward, left leg back. Contract again. Inhale, stretch long. Third time's a charm. Exhale, right elbow, left knee. Inhale, stretch back. Right thumb down. Reach back, maybe to a bent left leg, catching it. Release the right hand down. Send the left foot back. So the left leg is straight. Now you're going to rock just a couple of inches forward and back, really working that left calf muscle. So mindful listening. The psychological and physical benefits for our health are kind of astounding. We get outside of ourselves, we reduce stress, it helps us manage anxiety, it slows the roll, turns listening to conversations into calming experiences that stabilize the nervous system. Hold up as you stretch that left heel back. Breathe. When we focus on our breath, it allows us to stay and breathe rather than fight and flight, which is a lot of our nature. Lift the left leg up, cross it over the right. Take it right off of your mat. Drop your forearms, circle your hips around. Yeah, if you have any areas in the hips that need a little more attention, stay a little longer in certain spots. And then reverse the direction. Then come back with the left leg. Keep your forearms down. Round the back, tuck the chin. Now stay in cat with forearms down and shift your hips side to side. Now rock your hips back to your heels, but let your knees go wide. Slide right into child's pose. Child's pose, rise up onto your knees and shins. Reach the right arm up, circle it around, drop your hips back. Other side, left arm up, circles around, drop your hips back. Keep that motion going. Motion is lotion. Right side and then left side. There is no rush, no hurry. Paint your picture for the day. Dream the painting, then paint the dream. Draw back, rise up. Those are little words of wisdom from Van Gogh. Breathe in and out through your nose. So just a couple more times on each side, really getting some mobility into the shoulder joints. And then we're going to go one more time each side, no matter where you are. And after that, we're going to find our way into downward facing dog. Tucking your toes under, spreading your Surya Hastasana hands nice and wide. And just spending a little time in your down dog, that inverted V position, pedaling through your feet, shifting your hips, maybe even your head. And then you're going to lift your right leg up, roll open at the hip. Pull the right knee right up the center line. Step the right foot toward the right thumb. Dip the left knee down. Rise your arms up. Tee your arms like goalposts. Collect your hands at the center of your heart. Left upper arm crosses over the right front leg. Now, can you let your thumbs be a little more in the center of your chest as you peel the right shoulder blade back? Now, release and frame the front leg. Tuck the back toes under. Find pyramid as you lift the back knee. Inhale and lengthen. Exhale and fold. Now spin to a wide-legged fold. So you're going to have a straddle style with your feet. You're going to bow down over your legs. Right hand is going to stay down, left arm lifts. Now left hand down, peel open the right arm. Now pull that left hip back, letting the twist come through the waist. Beautiful. Now heel toe the right foot all the way to the outside edge of your mat. At the front of your mat, drop your left knee. Now work that left hip flexor and open that right inner thigh. Whoo! Now, if you want more, left hand down, right arm sweeps back, maybe to a bent left leg as your heart opens. Now release, and you're gonna step back either to hands and knees or high plank pose. Now lower down to your belly. Slide your finger pads off your mat. Point your toes. Rise your heart up. Breathe in. Now stay right here. Look over to the right. Look over to the left. Lower back down. Chin towards the earth. Rise back up, press the finger pads down, shrug the shoulders in, roll them up and around. Breathe. Now shift your hips a little, right and left. Now lower back down. Hands by your ribs, tuck your toes under. Find your way back to down dog. Now left leg's gonna lift, open up at the hip. Left knee to nose. Step it up toward the left thumb. Right knee comes down. Anjaneyasana, low lunge. Rise your arms up. And then tee them like goalposts. Collect your hands, right upper arm on the outside of the left front thigh. Really work the twist. Pull your belly in, thumbs to the center of your chest. Soften your face and breathe. Now come back to the center, frame the left leg, tuck the right toes, pick the right kneecap up, rock up and back, pyramid pose. Take a halfway lift, front knee can be soft, back right heel can be elevated, bow over the left front leg. Now pivot to that straddle fold. This time rise up to stand. Sweep your arms out and up. Tee your arms standing and then lace your hands behind your back. Index fingers long, retract your shoulders, look up. Soften your knees, bend at the waist. Keep your hands connected as you cascade into the fold. Bend the right knee, twist open to the left. Bend the left knee, twist open to the right. Release your hands down, heel toe the left foot. Nice and slow all the way to the outside of your mat. And then drop the right knee and work those hips. The right hip flexor and the left inner thigh. Breathe. So lowering emotional reactivity directly impacts our cardiovascular health. It makes us calmer, quieting internal noise. We live in this age of distraction. Being present is becoming a real art. Being face to face is becoming a real art. Now sweep the left arm back, bend the right leg. Maybe you catch it. Open your heart. Now as you release that right foot back, either come to hands and knees or high plank, lower down to your mat, heart lifts up, and then slide your hips up and back, down dog. Right leg lifts, open up at the hip. Knee to nose, one time. Step up, crescent lunge, high lunge. Left hand forward, right hand back. Up and around, warrior two. Beautiful. Flip the right palm. Toss that ball up, reverse warrior. Straighten the right leg. Left hand connects to the right wrist. Reach up and back. Soften on down to triangle pose. Left arm lifts. Breathe. Turn it into that wide-legged fold. Prasarita, right hand down, left arm lifts. Reverse, left hand down, right arm lifts. Back to the center, rise up for stargazer. Heels in, toes out, gaze up. Come back to warrior two, front of the house. Flip the right palm for peace. And then take yourself through vinyasa. You choose the style. Maybe you kick it up. Maybe you take it out. Maybe you land on hands and knees, chin, chest, belly. Or maybe you just meet back in down dog. Left leg lifts up, open up at the hip. Knee to nose, one time. Step the left foot up, crescent lunge. Breathe in, rise up. Right hand forward, left hand back. Up and around, warrior two. Flip the left palm for peace. Straighten your left leg. Right hand reaches the left wrist. Assist yourself up and back. Now release right into triangle posture. Left hand down, right arm lifts. Turn it into that wide-legged fold. Left hand down, right arm lifts. Right hand down, left arm lifts. Lower both hands, pull your heels in, toes out. Rise up, stargazer. Spread your palms wide, shift your gaze up. Things are looking up. Find warrior two, front of the house, left leg in front. Flip your left palm, hear your breath, arc up and back. Then let it go, let it flow. Find that grace for the race. Move through, windmilling your hands down. You choosing how to exit. Rise up. Exhale back, down dog. Beautiful. Walk your hands back to your feet at the back of your mat. Take a halfway lift, breathe in. Exhale, breathe out. Fold yourself together. Rise up, breathe in. Hands to heart center and pause. Now finding tree by capturing the sole of the right foot to the left inner thigh. Finding balance. We find that balance when we're steady, when we're stable, when we're calm. Now slide that right bent leg back behind your body. So knees are going to be together. Right hand takes a hold of the right foot. Slip your hand to the big toe side. Baby dancer as the right leg lifts. Release to chair pose. Exhale, hinge, bend, and fold over your legs. Take a halfway lift. Exhale, fold on down. Rise up, stand tall. Hands to heart center. Tree on the opposite side. Balance right. Sole of left foot in. Maybe even shifting your gaze up. Turn your tree into baby dancer. Maybe right hand, right hip. Left leg bends. Then as you kick it back, steady your gaze. Lift your heart. Release to chair pose. Exhale, fold over your legs. Take a halfway lift and then walk out to downward facing dog. Right leg lifts, open up at the hip. Knee to nose one time. Step the right foot up, crescent lunge. Left hand forward, right hand back. Up and around, peaceful, one full swoop, arc up and back. Vinyasa flow, let it go. You decide. Maybe you kick it up. Maybe you take it out. Meet back in down dog. Left leg lifts. Open up at the hip. Knee to nose one time. Step it up. Crescent lunge. Stable and steady. Right hand forward, left hand back. Up and around, find that peace. Flip the left palm, no rush, no hurry. Final vinyasa flow. Let it go is how we know. Empty your breath out. Inhale up. Exhale back. Down dog. Right leg lifts. Open up at the hip. Right knee. Right wrist. Right heel. Top of the left thigh bone. For pigeon. And inch yourself down. So is there a way to really dive in to that right hip? Smoothing out your breath. Making it a regular practice, both on and off of your mat, to listen to that Ujjayi pranayama breath of yours, the breath of life. Helps stabilize us. We listen to it. Helps calm our nervous system. Keeping us grounded, keeping us present, keeping us stable and steady. The Zen of listening is truly an art. Now, find pigeon on the opposite side. You could come back to down dog. You could just shift left knee, left wrist, left heel, top of the right thigh bone. Quiet that internal chatter through your breath, through giving someone full attention when they are speaking to you. This fosters a healthier, less defensive exchange when listening. We don't always have to have an opinion. We agree to disagree. We live in an age of distraction where people are longing to be heard, to know that they're valued and appreciated. The only way I know to do that is to really slow the roll. To not have our schedules so packed that we don't have time to listen. So as you move through this week, make the time. We all have the same amount of time. Maybe less is going to be more. Now, when you're ready, very slowly roll over onto the left sit bone, bring the right leg around and roll back onto your back. Palms down, head down, feet down. Rise your hips up for Setu bridge pose. Now as you lower your hips down, find happy baby. Taking a hold maybe of the outside edges of your feet. If you want to extend one leg at a time, maybe both legs for a little Upavista. And then capture your knees, just hug them in so you're just rolling up in a little ball, knees into chest, just very gently roll around the small of your back in a small little circle. Reverse that direction. And then slide yourself right on out, right back to where we began, that full circle of life, finding Shavasana, our final resting posture. Just laying your body down, listening to the inhale and the exhale of your own breath. Never underestimate the power your breath has to keep you stable, steady. Keep sharpening our listening skills. Helps calm the entire nervous system of our body, of our mind, and our soul. Now I invite you to stay right here in this posture, maybe 5, 10, 15, even 20 minutes by turning the video off. I know we'll reconnect again, or you can invite yourself back into your day by bringing movement to your fingers, movement to your toes, circling your hands right around your wrists, your feet right around your ankles. And then as you bend your knees, shift over onto your side into that fetal position, that place from which God has gifted us with the ability to live, to breathe, to move. Now come back up to a comfortable, sweet seat. I want you to slip your hands beneath your kneecaps and anchor your day by making that swirling action. No matter what comes up today, you are going to be grounded and rooted. Reverse that direction. And then as you stabilize in the center, sweep your hands out and up, carrying your gifts, your graces, and your blessings up to the heavens, sealing into your heart that privilege of creating a empathetic, compassionate listening style where we can serve others with our attention and our focus as we continue to practice the Zen of listening. Now let's look up and finish off with one Om to Home. Sip your breath in. Now go on out and be a blessing. Namaste.